Well, hello everyone. Welcome to our preview of the Browns game at the Buffalo Bills. And boy, Tom, you wrote about this earlier in the week. Can you believe how big this game is, not just for the Cleveland Browns, but for the Buffalo Bills? These guys have so much to play for.
Mary Kay, if you had gone to Vegas in August and said this is going to be a relevant game, you'd have probably cleaned up. It's a huge game for both teams. You know, it's fun for the fans of both sides. They've been, these are two of the teams with the longest playoff droughts in the NFL. Actually, two of the longest in pro sports, and both of them have legitimate shots for the playoffs this year.
And you know what? It's going to be one to remember, I think. I mean, there's so much to look at in this game. First of all, Mike Pettin, he's going home. He was the defensive coordinator of the Buffalo Bills last year. He got that defense rolling, and they are still rolling along. Tom, they lead the NFL with 46 sacks.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting today. Mike was saying that, they have changed schemes, but it shows you how important personnel is. If you have personnel, a lot of times they can change schemes, and my, oh my, is that defense playing so well. I mean, they have, that front line is, as Pettin said, probably the best in the NFL.
Yeah, and when you, to put it into perspective, 46 sacks is twice as many sacks as the Browns have at 23. But they're not just sacking the quarterback. They're stopping the run. They're fourth overall in defense, and they're taking that football away. Once again, they are right up there amongst the best in the league with 22 takeaways.
And you think about it, Mary Kay, the really good linebacker last year, Kiko Alonso, they lost him early to a knee injury. Jarius Byrd gone off the team, and they've just plugged guys in, and they continue to excel.
Yeah, you know what? This is going to be an incredible challenge for the Browns offense. This is the kind of defense, an attacking, pressuring defense that can really get to the quarterback and disrupt an offensive line that the Browns have struggled with this season.
Yeah, they play a lot of 4-3, and you think about the games in Jacksonville, they played a 4-3. The Texans, I believe, with J.J. Watt, 4-3 type of defense, and they really gave Brian Hoyer a lot of problems.
And they stopped the run really well, which is, again, where Brian and the offense have struggled this season when they shut down the run. But there's a difference this time. When the run gets shut down now, you've got Josh Gordon to go to.
Yeah, oh, boy, talk about a get-out-of-jail card. He's been fantastic. He had a great first game. I think that he and Brian probably want to get a little bit more on the same page, and you can understand that. First game, guy's still learning the nuances of where he wants him, cuts to make and everything. I think it'll get better as time goes on.
And of course, you have to look at Sammy Watkins. He was somebody that the Browns could have drafted, and the Browns and the Bills made that huge trade. They grabbed Sammy Watkins. The Browns end up with Justin Gilbert, who's having a hard time getting on the field, but of course the Browns have a #1 pick from next year out of the deal. What can you say about Sammy Watkins?
He's played very well. A rookie wide receiver, isn't blessed with a great quarterback. I mean, Kyle Orton has kind of come in mid-season and has done pretty well. But Watkins has just been a terrific addition to that team. They love his personality. They love his character, how hard he works in the room. I think he has 5 touchdowns, has put up decent numbers, and he's going to be excited for this game.
Well, there's so many things to look at in this game. We'll look at a couple more for you right now. Dante Whitner, he's going back to Buffalo where he once played, and he's just in a war of words with Buffalo. He loves to ruffle feathers. He's having a great time with this.
Yeah, he's having fun with it. This all goes back to last summer with him going back and forth with some fans and actually former players in Buffalo, really kind of antagonizing them a little bit, talking about maybe Buffalo moving to Toronto. Obviously, that's not going to happen now, but he's not afraid to get a little war words going, and he talked about it today.
Yeah, he said, hey, you know what? If I can get them talking and thinking about something other than football and get inside their heads a little bit, that's exactly what I want to do. We'll see if the Bills play into it. And on another quick note, Tayshaun Gibson, this will be the first game without him since he suffered a torn MCL and with some PCL damage. He's out probably for the rest of the season. Unfortunate for the Browns, especially considering he leads the NFL with 6 interceptions, and I'm sure he would be raring to go to get after Kyle Orton, just like he has the rest of them. So much to watch up in Buffalo, and we will have it all right here for you on cleveland.com.